If you've been clicking and following along with each lesson up to this point, don't worry about following through each step we go through here in this lesson. I'd like to just take a couple of minutes and talk about the idea of design intent and how SOLIDWORKS behaves as a history-based modeler. When we created the mirror feature, we mirrored both the tab and the cutout. Let's take a look at what happens if we edit this feature. I'll begin by clicking on the mirror component here in the feature tree and selecting the Edit Feature icon from the pop-up. What I would like to do is remove this cut from the mirror feature. To do this, I'll highlight it in the Property Manager and press Delete on the keyboard. When I click OK, you can see that SOLIDWORKS updates the mirror feature to only include the tab shape. But what if we want this cut to go through both tabs? If I come back and edit the Cut Extrude feature, you can see that SOLIDWORKS rolls back, and at the point when this cut feature was created, the other tab was not created yet. So any changes I make to this cut feature will have no impact on the mirrored tab. I'll click the red X to cancel out of this command. Another way to visualize this history-based modeling is by using the rollback bar. If I roll back to the beginning, you can walk through each feature as it was created. So although our Cut Extrude feature is a through all cut, the hole is only cut through everything that's been created up to this point in the history of the design. Since the mirror feature was added later, the through all cut doesn't cut through the tab. Oftentimes, you may realize that you've created features in the wrong order. If you do, you may want to fix this problem by deleting existing features and creating them in a new order. Fortunately, however, SOLIDWORKS provides some flexibility, so you don't have to do this by allowing you to reorder features in the Feature Manager tree. So in the case of this circular cutout, we may want the cutout to come after the mirror feature so that the cut goes through both tabs. To do this, I can click on it in the feature tree, hold the mouse button down, and when I move my cursor below the mirror feature, you can see that the cursor changes to show me that the features will be reordered. When I release the mouse button, the cut feature is reordered, and now the circular cutout goes through both tabs. Again, to help visualize this, if I use the rollback bar, I can roll back to the original tab shape, roll down to the mirror feature, which mirrored the tab shape, and finally to the Cut Extrude feature. If I edit this Cut Extrude feature, again we can see the through all end condition was used to cut through all of the geometry, including the mirrored tab, and I'll click the Cancel command to exit out of the feature. As you can see, the concept of design intent can be very important when you are designing a part or assembly in SOLIDWORKS. And there are many tools that SOLIDWORKS provided to help you achieve the design intent that you may want to achieve.